Hey everyone, happy hump day. Hope you're getting some work done. Hey Esme, how are you? Let's go ahead and send out some juju for today. Let's get started. Hey Esme, are you working at home today or are you working at the office? Excuse me. Josh is still on live, so people are over there right now. I went ahead and came on. You're at the office today. Okay. Well, I'm working right now really hard. I'm going to work for a couple more hours. And yeah, I had 99 drafts and I let 30 go live this morning. So yeah. It's been really slow at the office lately, Esme, with the Houston Astros playoff games. Even though they've been doing horrible, our office has been really slow. But now that they're in Dallas, people aren't going to the home games, so I don't know. It's been a long day. I have 1/4 box left of the things Barry sent me, and they will all be listed. I took 357 pictures this morning. So I'm getting those uploaded and yeah. How are sales on Mercari right now, Esme? Your coworkers have been sad about the Astros losing. I know, we're all sad. It's been awful. Not good. I don't know how we're going to do today, but I don't know if we can come back or not. I think there's 7 games, so I think we have to win 4 out of 7, but I'm not completely sure. So sales are terrible right now for me. And I've made some sales, but people aren't paying. The automatic pay isn't kicking in this week for some reason. My sales are slow because I am not consistent. Aww. Well, it may not just be you, Esme. I was thinking about putting my Christmas items up on Mercari. I just don't know if I have the time. Got quite a few Christmas items ready. I need to get my nails done. I'm getting hangnail after hangnail. I just keep filing them down. I'll file one down and then another one will break. How many items do you have listed over there, Esme? I had 250, but none of them, I didn't get any bites, so I took them down after a month. Hey, Craig, how are you? So about 35 more items to list this morning or this afternoon. I don't think I'll get them all done, but I'm going to try and make a dent in it. I've done about 15 so far. So you have 90 items listed. Okay.
You have a collect call from
Santa Claus. Pick up our number.
Santa Claus is calling.
Would you like to accept?
Hey Barry, I'm on live right now. Yeah. That's okay. I let everybody listen to your ringtone. Barry, Santa told me to tell everyone hello and to be good because Santa is watching. That shows you that he doesn't have his notifications on. He was driving, so whatever. Craig, I put the link in if you want to come in and work. I think Valerie might be coming in a few minutes. She's still watching Josh right now, so I wanted to come on because I'm trying to be consistent. When I say I'm starting at 1 o'clock, I want to start at 1 o'clock. So excuse me. Our internet keeps going in and out. I've been on my hotspot part of the morning. If I go out, I will try to come back in on my hotspot. I noticed that our cable company is next door in our neighbor's backyard, so they may be disconnecting us. I don't know.
Better.
Now it's
Up, down.
now my phone is talking. So I'm kind of whispering because my wife is in there working and I don't want to interrupt her. So, and I kind of have a little bit of a sore throat this afternoon. Whatever. In the car driving, then back to work. You're going to the post office? I noticed they haven't picked up my packages yet today, so I don't know. Hopefully they'll show up. They showed up the last 2 days after I sent them the nasty email. We'll see. No. Poshmark's even slow. I think I did have 2 sales on Poshmark yesterday, but I don't know. I just sent out a bunch of offers though, so maybe somebody will bite at it. I don't know. Probably can't get 35 done in the next hour or so, but I can maybe get 20 if I don't talk too much. I mean, we'll see. I think I need to clean off my glasses. Really struggling here to see. What you been up to? Well, Craig, you're driving. Don't answer that. What you been up to, Esme? Did y'all go riding this past weekend? Where'd my white stag go? I didn't save it. That's why it wasn't there. Duh. I'm going to try not to take a nap today. I took a nap yesterday, and I shouldn't have because I was on the clock. I told my boss, I'm going to be away from the computer for an hour. Message me if you need me. And I went and took a nap. And when I got up, there weren't any other emails because everybody was getting ready for the game. Or no, that one that day. Never mind, there was no game yesterday. I don't know what they were doing. We just didn't have any emails. It was slow, so I don't know. Yeah, we rode to the Cleveland flea market. Oh, did you find some good stuff there? Have I ever been to that? I haven't been to that flea market. Hey, next time you go, let me know and I'll meet you there. Because it's a good time of year to go. It was super cold going, but the best motorcycle weather coming back. I bet it was. I mean, I was walking my dogs at almost 11 o'clock this morning and there was still dew on the grass. I mean, it's not hot at all outside. It's very pretty. And I can't get the dogs to stay out there. I don't know why. You would think they'd want to stay out there, But okay, well, that's two. Looks like a seersucker tunic. Got it at the bins in North Carolina. Found three. Hey, Valerie, you want to come in? We found 3 glass items for $3 each at the post office, but we'll get Okay, I'm on my hotspot now. Can you hear me? Yeah, our internet's out again. I don't know how long this will last, but thanks for sticking with me, Esme. I was afraid that was going to happen. Callie, stop, baby. So you got 3 glasswares, and for $3 each. Plus you got an awesome ride. But yeah, let me know if you go there again. Old Security Flea Market. Hey, Christy was here. I didn't see her. Hey, girl. I miss you so much. I haven't talked to you in ages. How are you doing? You're still at your client's house, huh? I see your Facebook post all the time, though. Esme, meet Christy. Christy, meet Esme. Ha ha ha. You know each other. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why our router keeps going out, and I have to keep plugging it back in, and I don't know what's going on with it. Well, so far my hotspot seems to be doing okay. I can't use the excuse that my internet is out from my boss because he knows I can get it on my phone. This is a really cute tank top by Apartment 9 with the crochet shoulders I showed y'all. I got it at the bins over by Barry's house. It's a really cute top. Back in my groove again. Yeah, I didn't see she was here either. She may have left already. But she's not responding. She's probably tending to her client though. I think I got my second interview for my podcast. I haven't talked to her yet. I have to do the screening process with anybody that wants to be interviewed. I have to make sure that they're legit, that they, I kind of ask them some tricky questions to make sure that they do have OCD, that they've been in some type of treatment for at least 2 years. I just have a lot of tricks up my sleeve. And then if I feel like I've got enough material to work with, then I schedule an interview. So this will be my second one if it works out. I just totally met her randomly in a Facebook page, and she's got some kind of a group that she started. And so I thought, well, I would love to interview you for my podcast. And she's like, that's cool. But it's kind of nervous when you're interviewing somebody you don't even know. So I'll be real careful about that, I guess. I don't know if my Rollo's going to work without my internet. That may be a problem. No, it says it's ready, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. So, how am I going to print labels without the internet? Oh, crud. guess I'm going to have to put them somewhere and print them later. That's a drag. Oh, and I thought man, I'm all discombobulated now. Why does this always happen when I go live? Things like this happen. I don't understand. This is Christy's time of year. Halloween. It's what she loves. Guess can't really do a label. That sucks. So last night, and I may tell Valerie that, hey, how are you, Joanne? You want to come on, Joanne, and work? But we have to remember she is still in the mourning over her hubby who passed away. Oh, yes, absolutely. We are all here for you, Christy. So anyway, when I, oh, this isn't today's photos, so I gotta get rid of this one. So anyway, every night I feed my dogs chicken that I boil, and I cut it up. I do like chicken strips, and so I lay them on this cutting board, and I get a butcher knife, and I lay the chicken out long ways, and I chop, 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 chop one direction, and then I turn the cutting board the other way, and I chop, 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 chop the other direction where I have little squares. And then my one dog, he doesn't have really any teeth, so then on his, I always like really, chop his up really fine. Well, last night I kept having this dream that I was doing the same with swimsuits. I was laying the swimsuit out on the cutting board, and I was going chop, 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 and then turning the cutting board and going chop, 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 chop with swimsuits. Who can figure that dream out? If you know what it means, let me know. I thought it was so strange. And the thing is, I kept having it over and over again. Every time I go back to sleep, I'd have the same dream. No clue what it means. Maybe it just means I'm listing too many swimsuits right now. I don't know. I thought that was really weird. I know, Esme, it's such a weird dream. And the thing is, I kept having it. So I don't know. How are you, Joanne? What are you up to? Are you working? Can you remind me what part of the country you're in? Because I can't remember. And is the weather as beautiful there as it is here today? It was a beautiful, beautiful day today. I wonder if I forgot to put the, yep, I sure did. Whenever I have something that's asymmetrical, I put right here, asymmetric, front length, 31 inches, back length, 34 inches, and I forgot to put that this time. Yep. Hey, Valerie, my internet is out, so I'm working on my hotspot right now. I'm putting the link in if you want to come in and keep me company while I list. Then I can get all this stuff off the screen because I know I'm making people dizzy. And I can't print because my internet's not working, so my Rolo printer won't print, so I'm really bummed. I guess I'll have to hook it up to my hotspot later if I can't get it to come back in. This LL Bean robe costs for so much. I was so happy. I got it at the bins. It's so beautiful, this pattern. Look at that. It's got a sash. It's so pretty.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Oh, no, I don't like that. You're in your
Still
car?
kicking. Yeah, for now. For the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to have to call our cable company because this is just ridiculous. It's gone out like 3 times today. And I can't print anything because it's hooked up to the internet, so can't make labels.
Well, you still should be able to print with your hotspot.
Well, I would have to hook it up to my hotspot, and I don't have time to do that right now.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
I will have to hook it up to my hotspot. I have to sign in and all that crap, and I'm watching. I mean, I really, if I've unplugged the router twice already, and it goes back, but then it stops again. So
Yeah.
you can wait till I get off
Hello,
live.
everyone.
We only have a couple people in here, but we got Joanne, Chicken Toad, and Esme. Esme says, "Hi, Valerie. I am working but moving around a lot in the warehouse. I'm in Tennessee, and it's cool here." Oh, I bet it's beautiful there, Joanne.
Yeah, I mean.
Uh-oh, now she's gone. See? You're gone. I wonder if there's a robe template on my Sizely. Seems to me like there used to be one. Yep. Come on back. Hey, Carol, you're here listening and lurking. Great. Good to see you here. I'm trying to work through these trashy sales days. Man, it's been a slump over here. I know. And starting last week, people aren't paying again. They were on auto pay, and then they just stopped. Valerie, come on back.
Sorry, I pushed the wrong button.
I was wondering if it was something I said or
No,
you
no.
left. Since you left, Carol Palmdale Vintage made herself known. Chicken Toad says hi, Valerie.
Hello, hello, all you fine people out there. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice in North Carolina right now. It's 64. It feels like it's almost 70. But yeah, well,
It rained a lot when I was in North Carolina,
yeah, it has its moments.
but it was
Usually
so
it's
beautiful. The mountains were just, oh my gosh, so beautiful.
yeah. Did you get to see the different colors? The
No, no,
no, I
just a
mean the
little
change.
teeny tiny bit was starting, but
Yeah,
not really.
they're really changing right now. The oranges and the yellows and
I bet.
it's beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it's a really nice day. I thought it was going to be cold,
Why are you in your
and
car?
because I just got back.
Get your butt out of that car and get in there.
I know I need to get in there and get get going. I was telling Beth earlier, I think I'm kind of suffering from a little bit of burnout, and and the sales aren't.
Don't help.
No, they don't. They are, you know, making it more likely that you're going to go into burnout because you're pumping so much out, and then you're not really getting any. You're not making any headway.
It makes
Well,
me be
that's me
apathetic. It
anyway.
makes me apathetic. It makes me apathetic. Like I'm
I
just, if I'm
just
going to work this hard and I'm not going to get anything from my work, then
yeah,
I
but
was I was telling everybody who was here about my crazy dream I had last night. I every night I cut the dog's chicken on the cutting board with a butcher knife. I chop, 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 and then I turn it, and then I chop, 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 chop. Well, last night I was having dreams that I was doing the same thing to swimsuits. I was chopping the swimsuit and then turning it and chopping it the other way. And every time I wake up, I go back to sleep and I'd have the same dream. I was just chopping up those bathing suits. Like, I don't know what
oh
that
my
meant.
god,
I don't know if it
I
means
don't
I'm
know.
listing too many bathing suits or I don't know.
No, I don't think you can list too many bathing suits, really,
But
truthfully.
I just could not stop having that dumb dream. And
Uh, yeah. Yeah, last
yeah.
night was bowling, and I need
Oh, yeah.
I need some serious practice. I need to actually I think it would benefit me very much to have a coach,
Oh,
to be
yeah.
able, once a week go in, he can critique the way that I'm throwing. I mean, the my teammates do that already, but um because they're not 300 every time, but they get a lot of strikes. I think in 3 games last night, I got one strike and maybe a few spares. And there was some gutter balls last night. And that's just not feasible in a league. I should be doing better. And I know I'm hard on myself, and that's
I was
just
just gonna say
that's
you're
just
kind of hard on yourself.
That's just how I am. And I always tell them, I'm sorry, I have to be your teammate. And I know that's probably not a good thing to say either, but You know, I am. I'm like, I'm sorry I do so bad, but
All right,
I
I'm
think a
gonna
lot
try to
of it
fix
has
this menu up.
I think a lot of it has to do is stress, and then by the end of the day, which they all have the end of the day also. Well, two of them are retired. Um, but by the end of the day, I'm like mentally and physically exhausted, you know. And we had
Hey, Mike.
2.5 hours of bowling. So I don't know. Probably
See, now
just
it's
an
looking for
excuse.
my Rolo, but it's not finding my Rolo. Because my Rolo is somehow connected to my Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So
See, I'm already tired. But I
I
know
know
part of that
it's so bad.
is I haven't ate. I haven't ate. I had breakfast, but I haven't ate any lunch. So I know that part of that is just like,
Okay, that's not good when you plug your roller back in and sparks fly out, is it?
no. Did you see sparks?
Yes, when I plugged it back in, sparks hit my hand.
Oh God.
See, and it won't find my Rolo. Um,
Well, you might not be able to use your Rolo with the.
yeah, and I don't know how I'm going to print. Well, like I have a whole lot to ship, right? I have to print inventory labels and I have to print shipping labels. I don't know.
Call up that internet company and say, get on the ball and get this fixed. I got things to do here. I know our Wi-Fi is out too. It's still out, and this is going on the third day that it's been out. Because they were saying they were doing scheduled maintenance. So,
Yeah, it is not finding it.
huh?
It's not third try. I guess I'll give up. And what's so funny is it has the blue light. It says it's ready. When you go to print a label, it says it's ready. But then when you try to print, it goes cannot print, cannot find label printer.
Huh?
If you saw the blue, your device is connected to Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's connected to Wi-Fi, but my Wi-Fi is not working.
Uh, yeah. That's way above my pay grade.
To connect to another Wi-Fi network, which I guess would be my hotspot, perform a factory reset by pressing and holding down the wireless LED button until you see a fast flashing red light, then release. I don't even know what the LED light is. I think it's that.
It's just your power line, right?
Well, I ain't doing anything. That's just running the label through. I crunched the label too when it did that. Dang it. I hate this printer. Don't anybody get one. This is
You
the
don't
worst.
got to tell me twice.
It totally crunched the label. Look what it did. It just totally crunched it all up. I can't even use it.
Oh my gosh.
It's a piece of crap. Don't get it, guys. Get the one that is hardwired into your computer. And before anybody tells me to hardwire it into my computer, I tried that and it didn't work. I bought a power cord for it. I had to go buy a power cord for it because it didn't come with one. Because it's wireless, right?
Right.
So it doesn't come with a power cord. So I had to buy one. And when you plug it into my computer doesn't recognize it.
God.
This is totally over Wi-Fi. So whenever you're relying on Wi-Fi, you're screwed. Just hardwired in. I got my old Dymo label printer somewhere around here. I may have to plug that one back in. The only thing is, Dymo did not tell me that they no longer take my labels. They no longer print on my labels, and so I was stuck. I was like, okay, well, the wireless Rolo mic, it's horrible. I started back in May going to the gym, and it helped with the mental work. It gets me away from working 12-hour days for nothing, too. Yeah. I haven't been to a gym in a long time, as y'all can tell. Okay, well, I'm just having to put these clothes to the side that I'm drafting because this is slowing me down. I'll just deal with it later. We were going to go over to my mother-in-law's tonight. I was going to work on getting some of those clothes out of her closet, but her sister sounds like she might have COVID, and I don't want to go over there.
Well, I don't blame you there.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Not
that
a bit.
one. I'm running out of places to sell to place sweaters. I gotta get some more, make some more room. I've been selling sweaters, but I've been listing sweaters too.
I'm here. I'm just.
Yeah,
I don't have my
I can tell that you're not muted, so.
camera.
Well, my Domo 4XL, it's hardwired and never gives me problems knocking on wood. I think mine's a 4XL too, Carol, but it wouldn't take my labels anymore after a while. I mean, I can use it in a pinch, I guess, but the labels don't come out right. They come out too small. Yeah, I never should have gotten away from Dymo. I should have just ordered another Dymo. But I kept hearing, I'm not going to name names, but there were some people on Instagram that are probably sponsored by Rolo, and they kept bragging about it, and a lot of other people were bragging about it, and I thought, I'm going to change. Nope. I've had nothing but problems with it. And everybody says other customer service is great. Well, yeah, they're great. They get it working, but then another week later it does it again. Like it doesn't stop. It's a temporary fix is all it is. And I can't be on the phone every time it doesn't connect. You know what I mean? Like, and it takes them forever just to figure out your problem first. They run through all these tests and then, I got time for that. But I spent so much money on it, so I keep it, but maybe I should just chalk it up to a learning experience and use it as a spare and get my Dymo back.
There I am.
I'm gonna plug my Dymo back in a little while. See if I can get it working. Right now my camera is plugged in where my Dymo would normally be plugged in. So, and we need this camera because, as you guys remember, my camera on my laptop was so horrible. Oh my gosh, this is a brand new computer and the camera on it was horrible. So I got this Logitech webcam, and it's so much better. This is 81. Oh, I didn't even put a number on that one. Is that one? Oh, stuff like this slows me down. Like I was doing really well. I had done like 15, and then all of a sudden it's like, eh. What's everybody having for dinner? We're having spaghetti.
Spaghetti sounds actually really good.
I was going to get with Sally and see if she could help me get back on keto, but the problem with that is it's hard to eat keto when somebody else in the house is wearing something else. It is eating, I'm saying wearing, because when somebody else in the house needs to eat something else, then it's like I have to make 2 meals, and I ain't got time for that. So now, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it is difficult. I think that's one of the reasons why it kind of worked for me in Kansas, because
Yeah,
I was the only one.
right. Right, so now I got to these. And then, part of my process of listing is putting it in the bag, printing the label, and slapping the label on. And I'm not doing that right now, so like everything feels weird.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Kind of. Trying to figure out what the heck's going on here.
Maybe just some Campbell's soup for a light dinner. Ooh, that's good. On a cool night. I know I may talk my wife into ordering some Chick-fil-A since I have a sore throat. I always love to get their chicken noodle soup. She left me again. She just doesn't want to stay. A good podcast for losing weight is Corrine Crabtree. She has some awesome stuff. She makes so much sense for us women. Okay, writing that down. Hold on. Is she on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts? Right now, it's saying that my podcast is 53%. Thank you. I'm going to check her out. Joanne is saying that my podcast, 53% of the people listening to my podcast are listening to it on iTunes, which I find extremely interesting. You know what? You're just being a pain in my ass. What is going
I
on
know
here?
it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay. I'm just teasing you.
I was trying to get my headset on and working properly. And yeah, you know how I roll. I always have technical difficulties. That's just.
And come over here and see.
I don't want to.
Once I get over here, once I get off of here, I'm gonna go call the cable company and tell them they need to send us a new router.
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna stay on maybe a little bit longer because I want to try to get as much of this done as I can.
Mhm. Uh,
Yeah, Barry called while I was on live.
oh.
I was like, I know you don't have your notifications on, Barry, because I'm on live.
Hmm.
I think
Making.
she is everywhere, but YouTube for sure. She also has a business class. Oh. I'm on keto. I make meat and veggies for me and just a side potato rice pasta for my son and husband. I'm also intermittent fasting, eat within a 6 hour window, fast for 18 hours. Awesome.
That's great. Um.
I stayed up till 1 o'clock this morning listening to that guy I was telling you about. But I was listening to an interview that someone did with him 7 years ago,
Mhm.
and I just could not go to sleep because he's fascinating. And then
Who's
he had
this?
a live, that Bart Erdman I was telling you about, the Bible scholar, and he had a
Oh
live
yeah.
live Q&A last night on YouTube, and the question, and people are actually coming on the screen and asking him one question, and some of the
Wow.
questions people were asking him were just things like, he's like, well, I've never been asked that before, and so um, I learned so much last night. It was just awesome. Why people did things the way they did, and what they thought about, where they got their ideas from, and why this book is contradictory to the other book, and it just, I don't know. If I was younger, I would probably. He has classes, and they're only like $35, but I don't
Huh.
really have money right now. But if I was younger, I would definitely take his classes because there's so much history. It's just so much history, and I love history. And I didn't do very well on the fasting, Carol, because I get headaches really bad when I fast for that long. I tried it, but it didn't really work for me. Now I could do the smaller fastings, but not the 18-hour one.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Like my body, and it sounds crazy, but my body tells me you need to get some food in you, or you're not gonna be going anywhere. You're not gonna be doing anything
I
because.
either get a headache or my stomach gets real upset and cramps when I fast like that. And I did it for like, honestly, I did it for like 2 weeks, thinking that maybe I just needed to get used to it.
Mhm.
But it didn't really do anything. So I could only do like I guess it was the 8 hours on, 8 hours off or something.
Mhm.
Of course, I don't eat when I'm sleeping, right? So that's 8 hours there,
Right.
pretty much, right? I don't get 8 hours
Mhm.
sleep, but I'm in bed for at least 8 hours. But yeah, it didn't really. I didn't see that I was losing any more weight from that. I think you have to really do like the 18-hour one. It's just like anything else. I plateau after a while, and then I get discouraged, and or I get eating the same things over and over again, and I don't have time to sit there and do all these fancy. Now I do love the pizza, the keto pizza, the big mouth pizza, or whatever it's called. I always love those, and um, but I don't know. I'm not a big vegetable eater, so
Well, that's
what's
cute.
that?
There's a little something. There you go. Thank you very much. We're gonna get you listed. You're gonna sell. I just know it.
Hey, Lisa, you're working, huh? You need to message me, Lisa, and let me know how you're doing. Beth, you are a journaler, so you would love Corrine's way. She is big on journaling. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna check her out because I get on a kick like with this guy. It's his podcast is called Misquoting Jesus, and so I found him on another channel. Somebody interviewed him, so I hop over to his channel. So now like I'm binge listening to everything. Well, then I found out he's got a YouTube channel that has stuff from years ago. So now I'm going back, and then once I get all caught up, then I'm like, okay, now who am I going to listen to? I got burnt out on several people that I would listen to religiously. I was like, okay, I'm burnt out, got to find something else. Um, and
Okay.
yeah, and I have our menu. We set our menu on Friday nights. It's in my bullet journal, and when I get up in the morning, I'll look and see if I need to take anything out. And then we stick by it pretty well. But then there's some days I'm like, I don't want to cook. I don't feel like cooking, and then we'll order something in, which is not good, but I'm only eating 12 noon to 6. It's my third day so far. So, see, I could not wait till noon to eat. There's just no way. And we have hypoglycemia in my family, and I don't really have too much trouble with it, but my oldest daughter, she does, man. She's always got to have crackers with her everywhere she goes. Um, Otherwise, she'll feel like she's going to faint. I don't really get lightheaded. I just get a really bad headache, or I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is because of my allergies. With my allergies, I have to have something in my stomach, even if it's just a cracker, you know.
Usually, I'm pretty good on eating. Like, I'll usually eat when I'm hungry. Um,
Mm.
but lately, it's been kind of a time.
Stress
There's no
eating.
time, no time to, no time to. No, not really. I just
Um,
haven't. I just haven't had a lot of time to, make something, and I'm
we
trying
stress
not
eat
to
around
go.
here. We majorly
Trying not
stress
to
eat
go
around
out.
here.
Uh, Another reason why I think I did horrible last night was because I didn't. Usually, I'll go to the bowling alley and I'll go like an hour and a half early, and I'll sit there and I'll get something to eat. Usually a salad with some meat. And it's usually a pretty good meal. But yesterday I didn't, and I think I did that to myself because by the time I got home, I was
Guess what?
hungry and I still didn't eat.
My
Huh.
label from 45 minutes ago just printed.
Oh, well, that's good,
The internet's back up.
right?
Can you believe that? 45 minutes ago.
Oh, good.
Hey, how about we send out some
Well,
juju? Let's send out some juju to the folks and see if
let's
anybody
do
makes
that.
it. Somebody needs to make a sale now. Now that my internet is back up, everything's right with the world. Totally forgot to put my
sorry.
forgot to put my banner up.
I was dancing.
I know I saw you.
I was.
I was gonna put you on the side, but I wasn't sure how to do it without kicking myself off. So Maggie usually does that too. When I have her on and I do that, she usually dances.
Yeah, that's great. Get the blood flowing.
All right, let's see if this works now. My light's still on my internet. Bingo. All right, we're rolling again. So now I got to go back
in
to all
business.
the things I listed, and now I got to go back to all the things I listed and make labels for them.
Let's see what's going
Oh,
on.
I can't find my mouse to put the comments up. Where's my mouse? You're watching me work, Lisa? Well, thank you. Is that really interesting? You need to get a early. Put on some TV. Oh, tonight's Survivor night.
It's what?
Tonight's Survivor night. I watch Survivor on Wednesday nights.
I turned on. I know that you like Sister Wives, and I also like Sister Wives. I haven't watched episode 9 yet. I think I turned it on last night and I went right to sleep. So I'll have to watch that tonight.
Well, half the stuff in there is fake anyway, so
Well,
you're not
yeah,
seeing much.
yeah, yeah. I saw a lot of it scripted, I'm sure, and very outdated. That's really weird. That doesn't come up.
We're binge watching Blue Bloods right now from the very beginning because we've never seen Blue Bloods, and we like it so far. Except for last night, I had to come in here. I couldn't watch it. It was not a subject matter that I cared to have it. I watched like half of it, and I couldn't watch the rest of it. It was upsetting, and
Yeah.
she watched the rest of it. I was never a real big Tom Selleck fan, but he is good in the show.
I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah,
Uh, I'm sure I
it's
haven't.
it's good. We try to watch it on Hulu and it won't let us. It just stalls. So we were watching it on something called Up TV, and they keep bleeping out the cuss words. And I'm like, I told Janie, I said, why are they being bleeped out? She goes, because it's on that Up TV. I'm like, okay, okay. Please don't be work. Please don't be work. Oh, that robe that I just listed, somebody's already
Uh-huh.
bundled it.
Oh, great.
I haven't even put the label on it yet. Do you think I should send her an offer? Why not? If I can
Why not?
sell it before I put the
Yeah,
label on.
yeah. Get it out. We are not
Let's
in
see if I can
the
sell it for
door
30
phase.
bucks. Do you think I can sell it for 30 bucks?
Oh yeah, easy peasy.
That's a gorgeous robe. I've got 37 on it on Poshmark.
Sell
Let's
it
see
for
if she
30.
buys. Then I don't even have to package the daggum thing up.
That's right. That is right. Do do.
If it was my size, I'd pay 30 bucks for that robe. It's gorgeous. We got 5 people watching. If you would think about it, please hit the thumbs up because I always forget to ask. And then I go back and in my show, like let's just say I know there were 12 people there, okay? And I go back and I look at the show and it says you have 37 views and you have 6 likes. And I knew there were 12 in there and I'm like,
Mm,
might want to remind people to hit the thumbs up.
yeah.
I'm just asking that my Wi-Fi stay on long enough to print my labels for shipping them. But I don't even know if I have anything to ship. Truthfully, nobody's paid, so it may be a what I consider a no sales day.
Well, don't say that. That's
Well,
not gonna happen.
I did a
You're gonna get.
whopping $21 yesterday, Valerie. 21, and there's like 5 things in my to be paid box.
I know.
I mean, that
I
would have been
know.
easily $100 day yesterday if everybody would have paid, and now they're just sitting there.
Yep.
And I gotta see if I can send out some offers too. That's the other thing. I used to wake up to like 12, 15 offers to watchers. Now I woke up today to 1, and I've done 2 in them all day long, and I've made $26 today. It's better than yesterday. Yesterday was 21. I got 1 offer to send. I mean, that's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Guys, this is real life. I tell you guys when I'm doing great, but I also tell you guys when I'm doing lousy. Like a few months ago, not a few, maybe 6 months ago, I was at $16,000 90-day total. I was telling Valerie, I am now at under 12,000, like 11,500 from 16,000. That's how bad it is. Esme, I know you are so tried and true, always supporting this channel from the very beginning. I love you, girl. All right, this is the one I've already printed the label. It took
How did I
45.
do that? Oh, that's right over there. Okay. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Now I got that song in my head, the Juju song.
Mhm. I'm gonna take a peek at my work emails right now and see how much I got waiting on me.
Trying to think of what it was that going on, but not. I don't think we have anything going on tonight, truthfully. I'm sure they'll figure something out.
Mm.
I'm positive.
There is, at our office, there is a building next door that caught on fire. And so the people moved out. It was like a business or whatever. And now there are some transient people living in this burnout house. And they are stealing the electricity from our building. Okay.
Hey,
They're running an extension cord from our outside power outlet to the building. And it's been bugging everybody in the building. Like they're constantly coming up to me. They're stealing our electricity. They're stealing our, and I told my boss, and he's like, I know. And I guess it doesn't really bother him because it's probably what, $15 a month. You can't get them out of there. They're just going to come back. He did rip the power cord out of one day on their end. So they go, well, can you get a lock? And so he got this lock that locks our power outlet. Well, now somebody's at messaging saying, thank you for getting the lock, but now we have another 4 plugs that they're plugging into. Can you get another lock?
oh my gosh.
And it's just,
But why does he have to do all that? Why does he
because
have
he
to get
owns
the
the
lock?
building.
He owns the building.
So then my assistant writes back and says, we have already spoken to the police department about this. They have stated that we have to have a no trespassing sign posted.
Yeah.
So now she's wanting me to order no trespassing signs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess, but I don't know. Like, are they supposed to be stuck on, nailed on? Like, what's a no trespassing sign like? I don't know. And see, that's my job because my boss owns the building. So,
Yeah.
oh, another offer to a liker. Somebody's in my store looking around. Oh my, and if the homeless folks need heat and don't have electricity, they will start barrel fires. Yep. Yeah, I don't. The money that it takes to get them out of there and then they just come back or different ones come back. I don't think my boss is really that worried about it, but everybody else in the building won't shut up about it, so he's been trying. I don't know. New directions. Kimberly Sims says she has this exact same talk.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who types louder, me or Valerie? Yeah, Esme, and that was just in the summer. Like, I guess they probably were running a fan or maybe a hot plate. But in the winter, I know they're going to be running heaters and space heaters, and that's kind of scary.
It's going to be more money, and it's going to be.
Well, and if it's attached to our box and something happens to it, it could blow our building up.
Sure. And a liability. I mean, if somebody gets hurt in there, I mean, it doesn't sound like the best thing to do, but they're going to come after the owner. Well, we were living there because they didn't have any place to live, but I fell and hurt my leg, and I want you to pay for the damages. That would be my concern.
And so far, she didn't accept my offer. Are there any Poshmark sellers in this group other than me and Valerie? Because I have a question. I've already asked Valerie. She didn't have the answer. She's supposed to know everything, and she didn't know the answer. So, if any of you sell on Poshmark, let me know, and I will ask this question. Or maybe I should ask it anyway in case somebody's watching later. So, the question is, if you use the discount feature on Poshmark, let's say you buy 2 items or more and you get 30% off. If somebody bundles 5 items, is there a way that they go and hit checkout and they automatically get the 30%? Or do I have to offer the 30%? That's what I want to know. Because I've never bought anything on Poshmark in a bundle before, and I don't know how that works. Because for some reason, this lady was waiting for me to make an offer, and I wasn't going to offer more than 30%. And when I went over there to make the offer, it didn't have the 30% taken off of the items. It had the original price, which I don't think it should have done. It should have showed 30%. I ended up taking it off because I was like, I don't think it's working the way it's supposed to. Spinning wheel. Also, I may offer a hangout tomorrow because I got to work tomorrow too. So come on back tomorrow if you want to listen to me cuss at my Rolo for an hour. It's a good place to hear that. And you can come on without your camera. I wish I was on without my camera. My hair just My hair just like this is how I woke up with my hair like
I need to get another haircut
Valerie's hair
actually.
always looks so good.
And you know what I do with it? I put a little hairspray on it, and I go,
Yeah.
and that's it. I blow dry it a little bit, but that's I, I don't know. I don't.
Well, I washed my hair yesterday, not today, so this is what I woke up to. Why is this not in there? Oh, okay.
Making some rice.
I guess I'll go ahead and pack this robe up. She obviously doesn't want it very badly.
Well, you're messing up the juju.
Yeah, nobody's made a sale still. We have to have Glenn in here. Glenn always makes a sale on my show. Always. And Glenn loves to have songs played for him.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he even went over to Scott Sell Stuff live stream one night and told him that that I had played a song for him. Like he was so proud. He was like, I got a song played for myself tonight. Isn't that funny?
I like them when they come on because it gives me a little energy and I can dance around for a minute.
All right. Let's see here. She hasn't answered me back. Metal screw in. She says 2 or 3 would be sufficient. I guess I can get those on Amazon.
Oh, I'm sure. Blah, 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 blah.
All right. I guess she's not going to buy it. Sweater 142. Okay, so Valerie, what do you say we get off of here and work privately? If anybody's out there and wants to work privately, message me and we'll invite you in on Facebook
Yeah.
Messenger. And I will probably be back tomorrow as long as I have internet. So thanks for joining me. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and comment below if you're watching later. Love you guys so much. And first I have to find my extra, but before I can do that, I gotta find my freaking mouse. So hold on. We are going to end the show eventually. All right, bye guys.